Hi, I'm Pastor Matt, coming to you from St. Mark's Lutheran Church in Asheville, North Carolina, for our series Ground Floor Faith, where we take a look at some of the grounding concepts of our faith life and the time it takes to ride our elevator to the ground floor. Today's question: what's the deal with hell? So the Bible is pretty clear that there are serious consequences when we don't live the way that God intends. But I have a hard time thinking that a loving and merciful and just God would be interested in inflicting suffering on anybody. I think maybe it's more likely that it's simply that when we don't live as God intends, the reality that we find ourselves in is unpleasant. It is its own sort of hell. It's sort of like God is throwing this great party and everybody's invited, but sin and death aren't welcome at this party. They just wreck things. So God says, come on in, just leave all that stuff outside. But sometimes in our stubbornness, we decide to dig in our heels and say, I won't let go, because this sin and death, even if it's bad for me, it's familiar and it's mine. So we wind up outside the party, stewing in our own misery, angry at everybody, not because God doesn't love us or save us or want us, but because we won't turn loose of the stuff that's bad for us. Now, I will say I don't think that God's love and mercy and grace has an expiration date. So that makes me pretty hopeful that eventually all people would turn to God's loving embrace until hell eventually winds up empty. This is the ground floor. God's peace to you today.